Welcome, my name is TheSwiftshott, and I'm doing a basic beginner's tutorial on how to make a signature for a forum. First, you're going to need to open Photoshop. Once you open Photoshop, you're going to go to File, New. Make sure you change it over to pixel. You're going to start off with 500 by 130. It's a nice size. It's kind of about the size I like. Next, you're going to have to decide what type of render you want, what your theme behind your render is going to be, stuff to that nature. I've already included some files on this. If you go down and search the stuff, it'll give you these files here, which I've already downloaded. This is the render I'm going to use. These are some of the C4Ds and fractals and stuff I'm going to use while I do it. It's very easy. This is Bridge. If you have CS5, you're going to have, or CS4, CS3. If you have a CS model of Photoshop, you're going to have Bridge. It allows you to have your photos and stuff set off to the side. First thing you're going to do is, so now we know where that's at. So let's make a quick, just plain background so we can see what we're going to have to work with here. We're going to do a gradient background, elliptic one. I'll do there. A little bit bigger, something not like that ought to work. Start another background. And I know this looks like it doesn't belong, but it does. It's actually what I'm using for my background. I'll show you how we're going to do it first. Well, it kind of looks weird, but trust me. Make another layer. Flip it again. It'll look pretty seamless there. You can pull out your eraser if you want. Up on top. Try to blend them a little bit so they look blended together. Select both of them. Merge them as one file. Filter. Go down to brush strokes. Splatter. I'll pull up this window. Usually 10. A 10 looks pretty good, but I want mine to be a little more distorted because there's a lot of hard edges. There, so it's going to change that to look like that, which doesn't look all that bad, but it still looks like robots. So you take the opacity down a little bit. You're going to start bringing out the shine over here. Now you can still grab this, move things around. Notice the shadow doesn't move very much. I think that looks a little bit better there. So we'll do that. Then we're going to add a new layer. We're going to grab our render. We'll place it on here. You can pick any render you want. These are just ones I put in here. I like that. So your render looks good. What I did is push Control and J, which just copies whatever you were clicked on. Just copied them so I can do a little bit of smudging. If you don't have a smudging tool, or you haven't made a smudge brush, you need to look into tutorials on DeviantArt, stuff of that nature, and make one. They're very, very useful. I don't know, it looks like I'm destroying it, but you'll see what I'm doing here in a second. Just smudge it out. And in the center, here it really doesn't matter because you're going to have a picture over the top of that. What you're doing is you're pulling the colors out to help blend this in. So when you go up here and you don't want to do overlay. Linear light usually, yeah, linear light, wrong color. Headlight, soft light, hard light. So linear dodge, add, screen, light. Excuse me. That looks pretty good. So when you throw this on top of it, it's going to start pulling things in. But you can still see there's a linear dodge, so you can really see the light behind it popping out. So it's going to start making everything blend in. And because you're using the colors on this format to do it, it'll help blend your colors. White is very bright, by the way. Filters. I'm gonna throw a blur on it. A Gauss blur. I'll blur a lot. Probably 1.2, maybe. Yeah, it should be alright. And you put this one on the top of it. Need a little edge line around it so it really makes it pop. You can actually shift here. You can get them all together and merge all those layers. That makes it one thing on top of everything. And we're going to add another layer. We're going to add some color into it so it looks like there's a lighting source over here somewhere. So we're going to go to brush. And we're going to pick some colors. Let's see, light is usually a yellowish color. Well, a real bright one, but not a real dull one. Expand it out a little bit. I want it to come from over here. One light there. Just, ooh, it's a little too much.